Speaking of believers, you've already put AI to work with your tool called Forge, which I believe is optimizing patient identification. So, can you walk us through it? How does it actually change recruitment in real life? And as a side question, does that tool Forge actually make your staff love you or curse you more under their belt?
Yeah. So I think in the early days, it was what we just said. It was a patient matching tool. And I think as we, as things have evolved and progressed over the last 5 years, what we've realized as a company is that we can actually find, the right patients for trials, but we can also go one level deeper, and that is finding underrepresented patients for trials, which is a big deal in this industry. Right? Finding Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans that qualify for the trial, and being able to offer that clinical research as a care as an option to those people. That's really what our mission and vision has actually turned into over the last year or so, because that's what our pharma clients and CRO clients want us to do. And we feel like this is something that we can continue to scale as we grow as well, and be able to continue to provide, those types of patients, those underrepresented patients for all trials, no matter what indication we're looking at. I'll give you an example. We finished a obesity trial. As everybody probably knows on this podcast, there's a lot of news around the GLP-1s and the amylin products, things like Wegovy and Zepbound, trying to be fair to both companies by plugging one of their products each. But there's a lot of new compounds on the frontier.
Yeah.
So we were working with one of those larger pharma companies, and in the trial that we ran, our site, we enrolled 31 subjects, and of those 31, all 31 were from a underserved population.
Wow.
When we didn't even know it at the time, Ayush, we were just recruiting, and when we went back and looked at the data, it was all the patients on the study, which is very unusual. But of that, I think we had 4 or 5 Native American patients, which in most phase 2, phase 3 studies, you get 2, maybe, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
We are fortunate to have a relationship with a local FQHC, federally qualified health center, that's dedicated to the Native American population. So we have access to their EMR, and some of those patients were part of that, that cohort. But that's where we think we can set ourselves apart as a site group, by being able to recruit those underserved populations.
Wow. I mean, that is simply amazing. So you're telling me that AI kind of built a foundation for you where you optimize your recruitment, you were able to, achieve your recruitment targets, which you believe would not have been possible if that AI layer was not there.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's not our only source. Listen, as I was saying before, EMRs aren't perfect. When you sort through the data, you don't find everything that you need. You can't match inclusion, exclusion, one for one in the EMR, but it does give us, I think, a leg up on other site networks by being able to have that data and being in the way that we're able to sort through it. And we're getting better and better at it as time goes on. But we do have to augment that with other recruitment approaches, which everybody's using. And we're looking at other AI-enabled recruitment approaches as well. So we've done a number of pilot tests over the course of the last just a couple of months. And we have a couple more that we're starting in the next few weeks.
Wow. That's an amazing success story, Scott. And that makes a lot of sense. And, to be honest with you, when I hear this, and then I have conversations with my clients, and I can already tell the real winners in this AI game in pharma are actually the ones who pick one strong use case and then keep stacking capabilities. Like you mentioned that you are now also going to use other AI driven platforms for recruitment. So it's never just one model. It's like the whole ecosystem that you build around it. I think it's a fantastic direction. It's a fantastic direction that you guys have taken. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.